Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Sydney from PhoneDog.com, and 4G is all the rage these days. We've got Sprint's WiMAX network, HSPA+, now LTE is starting to come onto the scene. And which carrier do you think was the first one to have an LTE Android smartphone on the market? Metro PCS, bam, there it is. We're here with the Samsung Galaxy Indulge. It's a 4G LTE Android smartphone. It ships with Android 2.2, and it's similar to the other Galaxy devices that you'll see on the other carriers. It has the same 1 GHz Hummingbird processor. The display is a little bit different. It's not that Super AMOLED display, and it's a little bit smaller, but it does have a physical keyboard, and we'll go over some more of the specs and features when we get onto the unboxing in this video and take a quick first look. But before we get on to that, I have to say special thanks to our friends at Best Buy Mobile. They send us free phones that we can add to our One Paw Bandit game, which is the game where you have a chance to win free phones. So thank you, Best Buy Mobile. One of the great things about Best Buy Mobile is that they have phones available from every major carrier, as well as a lot of prepaid carriers. So of course they have AT&T and Sprint, Verizon, but they also have Metro PCS phones. So you can compare this phone to a phone on a carrier with a contract if you'd like to. Do you want to go prepaid? Do you want to get a contract? So thank you, Best Buy Mobile, for being so awesome and for sending us free phones. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm Sydney from PhoneDog.com. It's an unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy Indulge from Metro PCS. Let's go check it out. Okay, so here we go with the Samsung Galaxy Indulge from Metro PCS, the first LTE Android phone to make it to the market. We know there's some phones coming from Verizon that are LTE phones, but they haven't quite made it yet. So this is the first one, which is kind of a big deal. And it's kind of cool too. It also comes with Iron Man 2 pre-installed on the micro SD card that comes with the phone. So anyway, let's open it up and we'll see more about the phone, see what comes in the box, and it's a box within a box. Okay. So we have Samsung, and there's the phone. So, you know, the design is a little bit different from the other Galaxy S devices. You can see these physical buttons. Well, for one thing, they're physical buttons, not touch-sensitive buttons. And also they have kind of a different design to them. And then the keyboard is similar to the keyboard on the Epic, except you don't have dedicated rows for numbers as well as letters. Here there's one less row, so the space bar is in a row of letters. Not a big deal, but it is slightly smaller. You know, the display is only 3.5 inches. So the hardware design is a little bit different, and then we'll get on to the specs in just a minute and then talk about some more differences. Let me make sure the battery is in here, and I believe the phone number is right. So let me take off this sticker so you guys don't see the phone number. Okay, so the battery is in there, so we're just going to power it on, and hopefully there's a charge, and there is. And then we'll see what else is in the box. It does have a SIM card because it's an LTE device, and so we're going to be seeing a lot more of these from former CDMA-only carriers because LTE requires a SIM card. So, let's see what else. Nothing in there. We have instruction manuals. Probably different accessory guides, things like that, how to add widgets and such. And then the charger, it's a modular charger with a USB cable, so you can use this for charging as well as data transfer if you'd like to, and of course it's micro USB. Like I said, it does come with a micro SD memory card. I'm guessing that is already in the phone though, because it's not in the box. But it is a 4 gig micro SD card, I believe, so we'll check that out and make sure. Okay, so this is a 3.5 inch display, capacitive touchscreen. Resolution is 320 by 480, so another difference is that it's not that Super AMOLED display that the other Galaxy S devices had. It still looks pretty good. It still looks very clear. and very crisp, but it is, 320 by 480. Now it does still have the same 1 gigahertz Hummingbird processor inside that powers the phone, so speeds will still be pretty top notch. And of course I'll do some quadrant standard tests once I'm reviewing the phone and testing it out. But as you can see, it's Samsung's TouchWiz UI, so you have this dock at the bottom. We go to the application drawer, kind of iPhone-esque, that style that we've come to expect by now. Love it or hate it. I personally like TouchWiz, but not everyone does, but you can get a look at it right now. And then the notification bar looks like is a little bit darker. And then you have some toggle buttons here for Wi-Fi, GPS. Again, this is a 4G phone, so you can see the 4G signal up there. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's take a look at the keyboard, and I agree. Go back home. So, we saw this for a little while earlier. As you can see, dedicated number row, function button, and then the space bar between the B and the N. The keys are pretty flat. It reminds me a lot of the Samsung Transform keyboard. Very, very similar. And, the keys aren't raised as much, so there's not a whole lot of, you can feel the keys. There's definitely a grippy action, but I can also feel that plastic in between them. So it's definitely a lot flatter, but it feels like it's going to be a pretty good keyboard. So Quick Brown Fox. Yeah. So I'll test it out more and see exactly how it performs. And then of course, you do have the, let me get the screen to come back on. You do have the on-screen virtual keyboard. If you'd like to use that, no. So we'll go to messaging, new message. So we have swipe, as you can see, that comes on a lot of Samsung devices these days. But if we do a long hold, we can go to the Android keyboard, which is just a stock Android keyboard. And then we can also use the Samsung keyboard. So a lot of keyboard options there. Let me make sure that the micro SD card is actually in the device. I said that it does ship with a 4 gig card, which is actually pretty cool. The Samsung Craft, which was Metro PCS's very first 4G device, shipped with a 2 gig card and also had a movie pre-installed on that, but the movie took up pretty much all of the 2 gigs on that card. So let's see. So having a 4 gig card would be better, because then you can have the movie, and it is a 4 gig card. So then you can have the movie and still have some space left over, for extra stuff. This is a 1500 milliamp hour battery, something that we've kind of come to expect these days with most smartphones, at least most Android smartphones. So it is a 4 gig card, and then I believe the phone itself has 2 gigs of internal memory. This is a 3 megapixel camera, no flash as you can see, but it does have an autofocus of course, and then also captures WVGA quality video, so about 480p. Not fantastic, and you probably won't use that very much since it's not very high quality video capture. But it does capture video if you'd like to use it. That's pretty much it. This is just a very not quick first look at the Samsung Galaxy Indulge. It's $400, $399, kind of pricey, and then because it's a 4G phone, it's only available with Metro PCS's $50 and $60 per month LTE plan. So there's a $50 option and there's a $60 option. So, they're famous for their $40 unlimited everything plan, but because it's a 4G phone, it's $10 more. So not too bad. I mean, still a great price compared to, other carriers. And, for what you get, 1 gigahertz Hummingbird processor, a 4 gig card included, 2 gigs of internal memory, and it also has Android 2.2, which is a big deal. not just because it's a smartphone with 2.2, but because it's a Galaxy S smartphone with 2.2. So pretty excited about that. But anyway, more tests coming up, and I will put it through its paces, see how it performs, and then I'll come back with a full review in a few days and tell you guys what I think. But so far, I'm impressed. Definitely check it out, and also keep on phonedog.com for more news, updates, and reviews. I'll have my first impressions up on this site within 24 hours, I suppose, and then a full review coming up. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'm Sydney from phonedog.com, and I'll see you guys later.